With the ending of Snowfall, Franklin Saint has become one of the most interesting characters in television history. His fate in the series finale is both tragic and satisfying at the exact same time. As he grows in both power and wealth, we start to see this shift in his moral ambiguity, and he's forced to navigate through the drug game where every decision has a consequence and every action has a price. But yo, that finale was crazy. Just the way he was talking to his mom, like he was just all about the bag.
What kind of fucking mother are you? You're not gonna fucking talk to me? Huh? This is all your fucking fault. You ended my fucking life.
He was trying to go at everybody. I know this is some heartbreaking stuff, man, but I was rolling. Man, when he went to the bank and just how calm he is when he found out that V took all the money, I probably would have acted like Anthony Mackie in that Spike Lee film She Hate Me when he found out they froze his accounts.
I want my money, and with the quickness.
There's no reason to raise your voice. This is a bank.
Motherfuck a bank!
Please.
Now I want my money right now! No, fuck, calm down. Look, I'm about to go Mike Tyson and Postal up in this bitch if you don't give me my money.
But yo, he's all in his head and shit. It's just like, he's just like, yo, man, okay, all right, what we gonna do? So maybe I'm a little messed up, but I can see a lot of humor in all of this. Like when he finally finds Peaches, like, is it just me or is it funny? It's like everything just happens to be like this unfortunate series of events. Oh, you wanna fight? I gotta kill you now. Oh damn, you popped up. Oh damn, I gotta kill you now. Oh damn, man, you know about the money? I gotta kill you now. Like it's just exhausting. It's like the hole that Franklin was in just kept getting deeper and deeper, and you're just watching a train wreck at this point. But what if I told you that his personality and fate was right in front of our faces for the majority of the series? But before I dive into it, we have to understand how filmmaking works when it comes down to building a character. Us as the audience, we typically miss these little subtle things, but everything from hair, costume, accessories, every frame and fabric is calculated. What stuck out to me about Franklin is something that I have a personal passion for, and that's watches. So Franklin's Casio was introduced in season 2. It tells us both about his personality and his fate. And I'm gonna go over the reasons why. Now, I'm not gonna sit here and try to give you some history lesson about this watch, but what I am gonna do is try to help you understand the parallels it has with Franklin Saint. Digital watches didn't come out in the 80s, but that's kind of when they reached the peak. Marty McFly wore a Casio in Back to the Future. That's kind of what these digital watches represented. And that's the exact same thing that Franklin represents. By introducing crack to America, Franklin is introducing the future of the drug culture. The Casio he wears is the little brother of this watch, and this watch is one of the most worn watches in the entire world. Hell, even I have one. Barack Obama has worn this watch, which is supposed to symbolize the diplomatic side of Franklin, his leadership. But it's also been worn by Osama bin Laden, someone who is willing to use brute force for what they believe in. It's that contrast of good and evil. But wait, if that's the case, why didn't they just use this watch? Well, in order to answer that, we have to move away from Franklin Saint's personality and we have to start talking about his fate. You can Google this watch right now and find it for about $30 or less. It is not expensive. This watch was ultimately upgraded from the original to give it a more flashy look. It's a little bit more sophisticated without having to pay this steep price for an actual luxury watch. Now, we do see Franklin wear some luxury watches in certain episodes. However, he always reverts back to his Casio. That's because this Casio is his personality. It doesn't really matter how many luxury watches he has, he's always going to revert back to who he truly is. And with this classic piece being $30 or less, this helps us understand Franklin Saint's fate, which is the illusion of luxury. Franklin Saint thought he was set with close to $75 million, but it was all a fugazi. It wasn't real. These watches have around a 7-year battery lifespan, which is the exact same time frame that Snowfall takes place, from 1983 to 1990. And when that battery dies, why pay the cost to replace it when you can just throw away the entire watch and buy a new one? Peace.
When people see that and that whole journey, they're gonna be like,
My favorite shot.
my favorite shot.